Hey everyone, this is Nick O'Malley with MassLive.com checking in from Patriot Place or Gillette Stadium, whichever one. It's the same thing pretty much. Yeah, you can see the Hall of Fame behind me. Checking in. A quick note that this video is brought to you by Munson Savings Bank, and we are here the day before the Patriots are set to have their Super Bowl send-off rally. That's at Sunday, and so I'm here to give some details on what exactly is going to happen on Sunday. So let's take a quick round. Stop looking at me. And we're here at the Hall at Patriot Place. This, at the Hall itself, is where they had the send-off rally last year. They are not actually having it in the same place. It's going to be at a different place this year, and that's actually at the stadium, which is why you see the security gates up there. So for Sunday, for the send-off rally, they're going to start opening the gates at 8 a.m., but nothing's really going to happen until 10 a.m. That's when they've got Blue Man Group going up, and the real festivities are going to start at 10:30, and then at about 11 is when the speaking is going to start. It's going to end at noon, or 12:01 to be exact. That's when the buses are scheduled to pull away. But you'll have to go through the security gates. According to the Patriots procedures, or just the press release they put out, they'll be doing bag checks, but not the full-on clear bag policy that they have for game days. So again, gates open at 8 if you want to get here nice and early. Actually, we're going to head up there in a little bit because they're not actually checking bags or anything yet. But here at Patriot Place, I'm actually standing where they had the last year. The stage was up there, but here they've got the big ice rink up there where there's actually a hockey game going on right now. Hard to tell who's winning. We'll check in later with that score. And they had the big seats up there. But this year, they'll be having everything in there. You'll be able to park at the main Gillette Stadium, Patriot Place parking lot for the usual. If you're going to the movies or something at Patriot Place, you'll be able to park in the same spot. Free parking over there if you want to get here nice and early. But once the gates start open at 8, probably get people lining up to go through here, metal detectors and all that. But again, no clear bag policy for Sunday. But they will be checking bags, so that's something to be aware of. So I would be going through this gate, but most folks would be going through one of these bad boys. I can't post the details right now. I'm pretty sure we have the details on the site. I just Googled Patriots Send-Off Rally 2019. That'll pull up the info for you, but these are the gates, and they have a whole lot of gates, so we'll be able to get through without too much trouble. But they'll be having the actual send-off rally on the field. So if on Sunday you're coming down to Gillette Stadium, that's a great question, Carrie. The event is free. You do not need a ticket or anything. You just need to show up and get through without, I don't know, smuggling in like a rhinoceros or something in your bag. And they'll be taking place on the field next to Patriot Place here. You'll be able to park in the usual spots in the main parking lots. 8 a.m. gates open. 10 o'clock start stuff happening. I assume people are going to start winding up at 8 because that's just the way these things tend to go at Gillette Stadium. And actually, because I'm going into the stadium today for Patriots practice to check in, I'm going to actually take us onto the field area. Let's just head in there in a little bit because there's nothing really going on today. Yes. So any questions about the details for Sunday? I'll post a link to the details in a sec once we get in here. One moment, I'm going to get through the gate. Good, yourself?
Great.
So, and you can see on the field here that they are actually starting to set up for the rally itself, which is a big change up from last year. Again, it's a free event. Everything really starts at 10 a.m. on Sunday for the send-off rally. Gates open at 8. But based on the amount of railings and stuff they're going to put on here and the fact that folks will be able to stand on the field, I'm imagining a pretty big turnout. I don't know where on the field they'll be having. I assume there'll be some sort of stage setup. But this is the way it looks right now. with the turf. They're starting to set some things up. I'm assuming like the far end zone, that makes sense. I believe the speaking program will be starting about 10:30 or 11. I'd say 10:30. Blue Man Group's playing at 10. Gates open at 8. The team is leaving the stadium at noon, though, so there'll be a short speaking session as there was last year. But after that, the team will be heading out to Atlanta. We'll also be heading. We're flying out Sunday as well. And we'll be meeting the team, arriving around the same time as them. But if you want to see the team off before they head out to Atlanta, this is the place to go. Fans will be coming in through the Lighthouse Gate over here by the Patriots Hall of Fame. Again, free event. You have to go through security. No clear bag policy, so you can bring your big purse, your backpack, whatever. Just don't bring anything weird. Anything that you wouldn't bring to a stadium. I don't know. But that is the main gist for what's going on. So, usual parking procedures, no money. And should be a pretty fun event. Last year, Tom Brady dropped the mic. Will they be giving this away this year? I don't. Well, I assume the game or something. I don't know. They're giving away admission, so I guess that's a good thing. But I believe that's it, unless folks have questions about what's going on. Again, I'll post a link to the full details in the comments for what's going on. But yeah, a lot of metal detector gates and everything for folks to get in. I assume people will be lining up at 8. I should have checked the weather, but I assume it's going to be cold, so bundle up. But you'll be there with your warm, a bunch of Patriots fans, so I'm sure it'll be a warm event, or a lot of warmth in the crowd heading into the event tomorrow. So make sure, I would recommend getting here early, because these sorts of events tend to get up quick. What is the name to enter the gate? There's no name of the gate. Look for the giant lighthouse. It's by the Patriots Hall of Fame. It's literally, you see it's the only gate with the bridge and the lighthouse. It's next to like the CBS scene and the Patriots Hall of Fame. If you park near the movie theater, that side of the stadium, the south side of the stadium, so the one that's away from Patriot Place itself, so on the opposite side where there's not as much stuff. I don't know if they're giving away anything tomorrow. I assume there'll be some sort of contest or something. There's usually some sorts of giveaways. Some sort of festivities. I know players will be speaking, but I don't know what in terms of free stuff they'll be giving out. I'm sure there'll be some sorts of surprises, but the Patriots team captains will be speaking, so that includes, at the very least, Devin McCourty, David Andrews, Matthew Slater, James White, and Tom Brady hasn't been, I'm the coin toss as a captain, but it'd be weird if he didn't speak. Start time, gates open at 8 a.m., festivities start at 10 a.m. with the Blue Man Group, and then 10:30 is when things really kick up. Player speeches after that, and then wraps up at noon. And so it'll be taking place here on the field. You can see the barricades already going up. The exact formation is unclear, but looks like it'll be a big scene. And so people cramming in to get in here. And so just to get a good sense of what's going on, we're just giving a little glimpse. Again, You'll have to go through security, but the usual NFL clear bag policy is not in effect, so you'll have that good. So I'm going to wrap up here from Gillette. There we are. I'm going to talk to the Patriots today, last day before they head out to Atlanta, so make sure to check out for that. I assume blankets are okay. Question from Kerry. I'm sure, I just assume they don't want to bring any folks bringing in any paraphernalia. I would personally bring a blanket. That sounds like a good thing to bring. I can't imagine. They allow blankets at games, so I can't imagine they wouldn't allow them here. And that's gonna be it. Beer, I can't imagine they would allow outside beverages. That's usually a no-no. In the event itself, the Patriots and Gillette Stadium, I can't think of any situations where they would allow outside beverages in, so I wouldn't recommend that. And it would just be on the field, so concessions would not be a factor. So if you're going to bring refreshments, I would try and get that done beforehand. But again, I'm going to post a link in the comments as soon as I'm done here to get a full inside the stadium, Lucy. Behind me here on the field is where the actual event is going to be taking place. So you will be going through security at the the lighthouse gate by the Patriots Hall of Fame. Behind there is where you can see they have a bunch of security gates set up. They'll be checking bags. You don't need to have the clear bags like you would for a game, but they will be checking everything. And Cheryl can't wait for this. It should be a fun event, especially since they're letting folks inside the stadium, and by all appearances, they will be letting folks onto the field. That's where the actual ceremony is going to be taking place. If you want to stand on the Gillette Stadium turf, this is your chance to do it. This is the last time we'll be checking in before we head to Atlanta tomorrow. So, folks, thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to post that link in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in Atlanta. And if you're coming to Gillette Stadium, this is all the info you need. And I'll make sure to get the actual time. All right, thanks, folks.